Hi everyone, welcome to another video here with exercisesforinjuries.com. My name is Kaya, a yoga instructor here with the team, and in today's video we're going to go through 4 yoga poses to calm your nervous system. So 4 restorative yoga poses used that'll really help to bring you into your sympathetic nervous system, so your rest and digest nervous system. So a great thing to do before bed, or even in the morning if you wake up feeling kind of anxious. We come into our sympathetic nervous system when we're in that fight or flight response, when we're stressed and we're worried and we're thinking about the future and we maybe lose our sense of control over things. And so there's some really good ways we can use yoga poses to come into our sympathetic nervous system, come back to our breath and calm our bodies down that way, which inevitably works its way back to help out our minds. So we're going to go through 4 different ones. I've got some props, so I've got a bolster and a block, but when I use them I'll let you guys know what you can use that you'll probably have at home. So the first one is a reclined bound angle. So coming down, feet come together, so soles of the feet together, and then I'm going to just have a block nearby, and then coming all the way onto our back. So we're lying down, soles of the feet together, and knees are just falling open to the side. So if this is comfortable, this is exactly where you can stay, starting to connect with your breath. Deep inhales all the way into the low belly. Feel the breath fill up your belly, your ribs, all the way up into your chest. And then your exhales, opposite of that, letting all the breath go. And then inhale again. So we're starting to really slow down your breath and starting to become aware of what it feels like to breathe. So your inhales, maybe you feel that on the tips of the nostrils, the back of the throat, or in your belly or your chest. And then exhale, same thing. So if this is too much and it's uncomfortable, maybe this is too much in the hips or the inner thigh, you can take a block, or if you don't have blocks, you can take a pillow or a folded up blanket and just put that underneath the knees, and that will just take a lot of the pressure out of the hips. Because you want to be in a position where you can just breathe and focus and relax for at least 10 deep breaths. So 10 full deep breaths, I want that to take at least a minute or 2. But you can spend a lot longer there if you'd like. All right, so the second one on my list, supported bridge. So we're gonna come into onto our backs again. This time feet are planted, hip distance apart. I'm gonna take either a block, a pillow, a folded blanket, whatever's comfortable underneath my low back, my sacrum, that flatter part on the low back. And so this is my supported bridge, so it's a really nice release for the low back here. Option here to move the heels out and let the knees fall in together. This is called constructive rest, and it's just a way to completely release into the pose. You don't have to hold your legs up at all, and you can let this be super restorative. So coming back to that deep breath and full exhales. So breathing in and out of the nose. But if you feel some tension building up sometimes, it's nice to take a deep breath in through the nose and let it go through the mouth, just kind of sighing it out. So that's your supported bridge. Next, supported child's pose. So I'm going to use a bolster, but again, if you've got a pillow, or you might even want to stack a couple pillows on top of each other. We're going to bring the toes together. Knees can be as far wide apart as is comfortable. So the further out your knees are, the more it gets into the hips, and then the closer they are together, you might feel it a little bit more in the back. So deciding, you can play around with that. I'm going to bring my bolster all the way in towards me. Deep breath in, and then on the exhale, folding forward. So I'm using my pillow or bolster, whatever I have, to let my neck completely relax. Arms can be forward or at the sides, whatever is more comfortable for you. And then the idea here is just, like the other ones, to completely relax. So this can feel like a really safe posture, which can help us relax and relax the nervous system. So you can always feel free to switch what side your head's on, halfway. So again, for all of these, at least 10 full deep breaths. All right, so last one's Waterfall Post. So what this is a more restorative version of shoulder stand. So shoulder stand being a little bit more strengthening. You could also do legs up the wall, similar thing. If you don't have a block or something that works for this, just putting your legs up against the wall is going to give you a very similar pose. So what this does is we're going to bring our legs up, and so it's a really gentle inversion, meaning we have our legs up above our heart, so it's a lot easier for the blood to return back to the heart, getting fresh blood right around the body. Our heart has to work pretty hard, and our muscles and stuff, to get our blood all the way down from the legs all the way back to the heart. So when this way, obviously gravity is going to help out the blood flow in this case. So it can be super relaxing for your nervous system. So we're going to bring that block just like we did for supported bridge. And then I'm lifting my feet up in the air, and you should be able to come to a place where you don't have to work very hard at all to have your feet up in the air. But obviously this requires some level of flexibility in the back of the legs and the hips. So that's why having legs up the wall, if this isn't working for you, can be super beneficial, because you can either have your bum right up against the wall, or you can come further back away if it's too tight in the backs of the legs. But either way, coming back to that deep belly breathing. For at least 10 deep breaths. Good, and then slowly coming out of this one. All right, so those are your 4 yoga poses to help calm your nervous system. So I hope that you try them out, and definitely do them on your own time so that you can spend a longer time in them than I did in the video. And then, yeah, I hope that you enjoy them. So if you do, leave me a comment down below, let me know. We always like to know if you guys are enjoying the content and if you have any questions or ideas for future content. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check out exercisesforinjuries.com if you're looking for any more information. So thank you for watching, namaste, and I hope to see you in a future video. Bye.